Good afternoon. Our top story this hour. Customs Controller Sherman Emmanuel has announced plans for a new system to help improve efficiency and reduce costs. He spoke on the occasion of International Customs Day. The department is also working towards a paperless regime.
We also purpose to leverage key partnerships to build greater capacity, which can potentially impact all our strategic focus areas. Good partnerships ensure we build capacity, effectively enforce appropriate border controls, actively collect revenue, and facilitate trading and travel across borders. A small fraction of our local partners include the Ministry of Health, the Ministry of Commerce, the Plant Quarantine and Vet and Livestock Division of the Ministry of Agriculture, the Marine Police Unit, the Royal St. Lucia Police Force, St. Lucia Bureau of Standards, St. Lucia Air and Seaport Authority, and the Ministry of Sustainable Development. For ICD 2024, Customs is also being encouraged to explore new ways of doing things, which can improve our efficiency as well as our effectiveness. This year's theme is timely, as our department is in the process of leveraging technology with a view to achieving what we are hoping will be a paperless customs environment. This will undoubtedly be a cultural shift, often not an easy shift, but a necessary one. It will mean fewer hurdles for the trading community while reducing our operating costs.
In more news, the government of St. Lucia has received additional support from the Republic of China and Taiwan for its housing and sports development programs. The funds are expected to improve the living conditions of the most in need around the island. Taiwan remains St. Lucia's closest diplomatic ally. Makiba Eiffel reports.
The government of Taiwan has shown its dedication to improving the lives of St. Lucians yet again. In its latest effort, Taiwan has provided grant funding towards the provision of housing repairs for the less fortunate and sports development programs. Speaking at a check presentation ceremony on Tuesday, January 23rd, Taiwan ambassador to St. Lucia said his government recognizes the urgency and necessity to assist people in need. He says Taiwan will provide building materials and technical support for the refurbishment of several homes.
As a steadfast partner of St. Lucia, Taiwan recognizes the pivotal role that the CDP plays in addressing the socio-economic challenges faced by communities. And we are proud to be an integral part of this ongoing vital program in collaboration between the St. Lucia government. Likewise, as Taiwan and St. Lucia share the values of human rights and equality, we are also very happy to support Honorable Prime Minister Philip JPA and the St. Lucian government's social justice and community development strategy.
In 2021, the government of Taiwan provided a small commercial loan to finance a national housing assistance program. The impact of climate change on the housing stock and the need for additional assistance has increased.
Last year, I had the privilege of accompanying several parliamentary representatives along with officials from the Ministry of Economic Development on a visit to numerous CDP sites and witnessed firsthand the positive impacts to the people's daily lives. And I eagerly anticipate the ongoing results of the CDP and social initiatives to the individuals, communities, and constituencies again.
The grants funds will also be used to establish a dedicated fitness facility for national athletes through the Sports Development Project. St. Lucia's Prime Minister accepted the funds and expressed government's gratitude for Taiwan's steadfast support. From the GVD News Desk, I am Makiba Eiffel reporting.
On January 23rd, the PI Bridge was officially handed over to the government of St. Lucia after 10 years and several hurdles. The new bridge was completed under the World Bank-funded Disaster Vulnerability Risk Reduction Project, DVRP, which is designed to reduce St. Lucia's vulnerability to climate change and extreme weather hazards. The PI Bridge was destroyed during the December 2013 Christmas Eve trough. Tammy Frederick takes a closer look.
The new PI bridge creates a permanent link from the southern quadrant to the rest of the island. Importantly, it connects the communities of Labrie, Choiseul, Saltibus, and Soufrière to the town of Beaufort. Its design tells the story of drummers, dancers, and singers who have contributed to the rich heritage of the community. The parliamentary representative for Choiseul Saltibus, Honorable Bradley Felix, highlighted how the bridge will improve the community.
You know, since the completion of the bridge, every time I pass over, I think what gives me the most satisfaction is that when we were having community consultations, the recommendations that were given by the residents were incorporated in the final design. Because PI is a community that's very rich in our African heritage. Because I remember 2 to 3 decades ago when I was a lot younger, coming to any activity in the community of PI, you would be captured by the addictive drumbeat of the seas, Kenna and Gibbs, and the sweet voice of Clifton, Dudu, Joseph, and dancers like Miss Angele and Etienne.
The bridge is a regular route for residents in the south of the island, and it was destroyed twice by natural disasters. A temporary single-lane Bailey Bridge was used as a bypass during the construction process of the new bridge. The newly constructed bridge is a 2-lane and climate-resistant and is designed to withstand extreme weather events. Felix Fernandez Shaw from the European Union spoke about the benefit their contribution will have on the population.
And we are really delighted to take part, rain permitting, in looking at the bridge, which I think has improved massively the lives of the community. And please continue counting on the European Union to be a partner for St. Lucia, as much as we like St. Lucia to be a partner for the European Union.
The new PI bridge also helps reduce commuting time. It is also expected to boost economic activity in the southern part of the island. The project was funded by the World Bank, European Union, and then by the local contractor Obisado Engineering. From the GVD News Desk, I am Tammy Frederick reporting.
Also making news this hour as authorities continue to urge citizens to find amicable ways to resolve conflict. A group of concerned citizens are set to launch the Mediators Forum St. Lucia Inc. this month. Their director, noted mediator Urban Dolo, has launched a public sensitization campaign to promote the forum and the benefits of mediation.
Mediation has been used for many years as a useful tool to resolve disputes as it empowers individuals to find mutual solutions to conflict. As the island grapples with violence, the first ever Mediators Forum is set to be launched here on January 28. Director Urban Dola says the objective is to establish a forum for public interaction on matter of mediation.
And that portal would be, given the kind of information age we have now, that would be a big thing in terms of being able to access and interact with the public.
Dola has also highlighted the benefits of mediation as opposed to litigation. He says mediation is both time and cost sensitive.
The most important advantage of mediation is that it saves time, and as you know, time is money. It is, and that is sort of reflected by the fact that, as I said to you, the backlog of cases that existed before mediation started, I mean, that is no more.
Right.
Right. So you can get a settlement, an agreement much quicker through mediation than you can through the regular litigation.
The forum's director is also encouraging citizens to sign up. Dollars.
An important advantage of being part of that forum is that the forum can now serve as a representative for speaking of government, external agencies, and so on behalf of mediators. So, and as you know, the whole thing about unity is strength, right? And unity is strength partly because if you have a forum, then all of the members can bring their grievances so that when we go to the successes, right? Because success engenders success. The mediators can parley among themselves and look at best practices and so on. So these are clearly advantages that you would get by being part of the forum.
The launch of the Mediators Forum St. Lucia Inc. will take place at the Sir Arthur Lewis Community College. From the GVD News Desk, I am Makiba Eiffel reporting.
That's what's making news this hour. Continue to stay with the network. GVD TV coverage you can count on, and be sure to join us for the nightly news. My name is Shannon Abon. Bye-bye for now.